Oh jeez. Right, sorry about that. Ooh. You heard about down slope when I think it's made in the middle aged. My back hurts when I make old people noises when I have to stand up. I went bowling today. I'm also in the same category. No, I'm doing a... God, the reason I'm late. There's a phone that won't fucking charge. It's like, really? You only had a few months to go before an upgrade. I mean, at least it can get fixed. I was like, no, how do we do things? How do we find out what's where? How do we move files? Yeah, bowling. There was bowling, there was pool, there was air hockey. Oh, the air hockey was a fucking joke though. The air, because you know the table has like all different holes, the little holes in it for the air to come out of. So it's, you know, the disc is just kind of floating on it. Oh, it was not good. It was like the worst air pressure on any air hockey table I've ever been near. Right, let's get this started. Oh man. There was also, what else was there? No, the bowling. It was an hour of bowling. The puck just stopped midfield. Yeah, but when they got to the edges, it just kind of died. And you know, if you don't do it hard enough, it like stops dead in the center. So, you know, the tables are big. They're big tables. So you got to try and launch yourself towards it. Alright. I do that. Get rid of that. Oh, please say it's working. I'd fuck around with my cables earlier as well. Oh. Oh! We were at the prison. Revile. No, no. Okay, only one shield dude. He was a tough shield dude though. What we're looking at? Not too bad. I love how Xion is the only one who has their health up the whole fucking time. I think Rinwell gets up close and personal, which I don't really like. He just tapped himself on the back of the head. You can hear the helmet. Chief Spearman. Okay, yeah. Oh, take this. Ah! Oh, what happened? I got balls around the field. The Bosch's prison, yeah. It's great. They made it sound like they've just taken some old... Oh yeah, do it. Do your things. Punch it, yes. Jeez, he is tough fucker, isn't he? So right, we're just gonna launch him at there. Yeah, she gets close up to him. Sleep now. Real prisons looked at this criminal would be a viable career choice. I know. Oh, strike him. finish, are you? Dude, why are you taking so many hits?
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
Oh, orange gel. Oh, I can't get that anymore. I think this is what I needed. Are you getting The Sims? Oh yeah, they do have criminal as a career, isn't it? Destination, the 3rd floor.
Just a little farther and we'll be there. I'm coming for you. Get a belt.
Get a belt. Oh, got a big fight next. So that means, oh god, wrong thing. Ah, no. That. Save it. Do, do, do. Oh, the Light Lord. Let's get this.
Hey, hold up a sec, guys.
What's up?
We need to talk about Ganabelt. This guy can control both light and lightning, and I've heard his swordsmanship is unrivaled.
Light and lightning.
I'm not surprised. He is one of the top lords after all.
We don't have anything to
That's
combat
not all.
that.
He also has these weird little gadgets that he likes to use.
Gadgets? You mean like some kind of a Renin weapon?
Probably. He's got a bunch of these things that hover all around him. They're supposed to protect
So we
him
need to
from
take them out
attacks coming in at
first.
any angle.
I take it there aren't any blind spots then.
Nope. Which is why I plan to bust down his defenses from the front.
What? Why? Isn't that where his defense will be the toughest?
That's why it's worth attacking. Once I poke a hole in that bastard's defenses, the rest of you can tear it wide open and give him hell.
Oh, okay.
All right, we go with your plan, Law. Now let's get going.
But surely we could do
It's
that
about
if you
time we got
attacked somewhere
revenge
else,
for
which
Zephyr.
was weaker. Light, oh god, I don't have any light defense, do I? Last time we played Sims, the wife was a kleptomaniac, except she wasn't a very good one. She'd get anxious all the time because she hadn't stolen anything in the last 5 minutes, and when she eventually did swipe something from work, all she did home. Wait, all she did she brought home was dirty dishes. Oh yeah. That's the real treasure right there. This is no poison. We're gonna go with light. I do have a light and dark damage. Maybe me, because I'm, you know. We'll get you the resistances to stop you from. No, we'll get you the resistances to stop you from being stunned. You can have the elemental resistances. Oh, you've got light and dark. Ooh, light and dark as well. What about you? Maybe we'll stop you getting staggered. I say staggered. Not as many criticals. And it's not even stealing, it's just community service. Yeah, we'll give ourselves a little boost. HP and CP full recovered. Past this door, a battle with the Lord awaits. Alright, it's go time. Yeah, these are the ones that can screw up trophy-wise. So once I've defeated this, I'm expecting to see it, and I'll check it out. He's just there, standing and waiting. Is it cold in here? Oh yeah, we're in... Oh! I forgot where we were.
It's about time.
Do you know the
Get to
dude that
where
I
you
said?
jump ship like
He
the
looks
rats you
suspicious, and then I
are.
started laughing because he had the
You're not so
hairstyle of
fortunate.
my
We're here to
sister's
end
partner.
to
Yeah,
liberate
he's the
the
asshole who's the
to
Lord.
avenge Zephyr.
You talk big, but don't you think you're forgetting something? Of your precious resistance groups, whether the Silver Swords or any others, none have ever dealt a blow to Renan domination. In each and every realm, the story is the same.
Just comes home
Until
with a
you-
child.
You, who wields the blazing sword of Calaglia, are different.
News of Balsef's defeat really took the wind out of your sails.
That brute? A bad case of brawn over brain. Certainly no loss to me. Still, even the smallest
Just
of
this
sparks
room
can
of other
grow
people's
into an
children.
inferno. I must give precedence to the task at hand, extinguishing you. Snuffing out your fire before it spreads across the 5 realms.
What was this? This.
No. He can't be.
Brimwell?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Click to reenact kidnapper.
Ganabelt Valkyrus, Lord of Cyslodia, accept your challenge.
Oh.
Come and meet your
Why do you sound familiar? Level 90?
You'll pay for what you did to my father!
The feisty mouth wishes to bite the hand that feeds, does he?
I never wanted to serve you! I had no choice!
Air thrust. Proton flashlight.
I'll run you through!
Where are you going?
It's over!
Sleep now. Glacial steel. Here's evil. Sleep forward. Freeze laser. That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Here's evil.
Parried by every attack! Leave this to me. I'll take him down! Rising Wyvern!
Here's a hero. Sleep now. Baby. Into the center. Here goes lightning. More with that.
Oh, I don't know what's going on.
It's over!
Wait, who's using fucking... Oh, they're using items?
I think not.
Oh, we've broken it, we've broken it, we've broken it.
Everyone, focus your attack.
Pay for what you did!
I never miss. Sleep now.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! You'll pay! Now I'm in this room!
Steel force. More where that came from. Law, you all right? Let me help.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Oh, he's got paralysis. Okay.
Let me hear.
Oh, I'm dead. Yes, bring me back from death's abyss. Oh, oh.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. We were just getting started. It's over.
He's not taking any damage.
Drink deep the
Oh, he is.
Energy.
Oh, I can't do anything to him. Yep. Oh, what's going on? What am I doing?
the astral flame. Thou art cursed to expire into nothing.
Rising Wyvern!
Who stands bathed in heavenly light.
Rising Wyvern!
Before the gates of hell.
I have no idea if I'm supposed to be dealing with a certain one. Oh shit, okay. I'm dead.
Insignificant worm. Now return to dust.
Holy shit.
We take another assault from that arc, we're done for.
That mirage he creates. It can channel all of his energy.
And I guess we gotta get in quick and hit him hard!
Within the sky is mine. Photon blast.
God, they keep using my apple gel. I'm gonna get rid of these dudes. Ah! Shit, you can do anything there. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, so. Oh man. Oh, I was trying to move. Oh my god. See, I thought it was about. Oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. You gonna heal me? Yeah, let me help. Come on. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh god, we're fucked. Oh fucking hell. Don't think we're gonna get this. Oh, we're gonna get fucked. I don't know if I can do anything from this distance, or if it's just a yeah. Oh, Shion.
Insignificant worm, now return to dust. Drink deep the despair.
Wait, is he doing it again?
While the depths of despair consume thee.
Thank you.
Oh, he's doing it again. Oh, great, we're all fucking dead then. We might not survive this. Is a spammer? Yeah. How the fuck did he get to do that again? I don't even get to do that again. Well, we all survived though, didn't we?
Now return to dust.
I never miss.
Oh, he's got 1 HP.
Drink deep the despair.
Jesus. This was awful. It's like I can kill absolutely everything on my way there, pretty much.
Have you learned your lesson? No, not yet. For the sake of Lenegus and my fellow brethren on Dana, I will not. I will not. Shut your stupid mouth and die!
Oh, okay.
No, I refuse to believe this. It cannot end this way. If I die, my subjects will...
Apple of Eden right there. Actually, what happens to the Master Cores? Vanquisher of Darkness. Nice. Got it. Hey, they get to see sunlight! Sunglasses lady eats them. I don't know if she's got enough room for more. I'm assuming she got the wait, did the previous one have Master Core? Was it Balsef?
It's over. But Zephyr's still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord, and under
Very difficult. You fucking went through my apple gel.
Focus on the positive. Zephyr's dead, Shion.
And the Renans ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries. Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter? He's dead, Shion. Our friend is
Oh,
dead.
got emo again.
We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive.
Yeah, you're right. This is a war.
He won't
Did you
even
just
feel
realize
that.
Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the blazing sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Damn it. She just thinks she can say whatever
The
she
shadow
wants.
got the bunny ears.
Bickering among ourselves at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Especially at a time like this. All right. Fine.
I need to try and regain some monies. It's real difficult to get money in this game at the moment.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balsef was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renan Lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Xion?
That was my endgame from the beginning.
Hey, so if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, we'll
thanks
get
for
law.
everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
Just his remains. Oh no.
What's
This
next
makes
for
it sound
Cyslodia?
worse.
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
Hmm?
Okay. Armor?
Wow, look at you.
Oh, jeez.
You scrub up real nice.
Really?
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Danon heroes from Legend.
Oh, was that in the
Where to next then?
collection room?
Menancia. You're really going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks. Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
You can't be serious.
Why not? Oh my
Got
god.
someplace to be?
Oh.
Not really. I mean, I can't stay here, of course. Then again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even begin.
What? Take him along? He punches
Your
things.
father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for
Does,
that.
do we do something with
He
this
also
wolf
said
head?
he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest. It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down. Don't you want to see what your dad saw on the other side of that wall? What he was fighting for?
Just himself.
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
Oh no.
If you think I'm even worthy to, then maybe I'll find one to die in.
Oh no.
Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
Oh no. Why have you got a... okay, no, it's fine.
That's for you to decide.
This is a really strange get-up he's got.
I'm sick of losing everything I love, of running from life. Maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it.
Can we just cut that bit here? Would that not get annoying?
Count me in.
Running along, suddenly get a mouthful of hair and beads.
Finally, I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Yeah, her armor as well. I mean, she got hers from the ruins.
Here we go, Hoodle.
Oh, we should go back to see the oh, what's he saying? I'm waiting for something else that he's hiding. You befriended Law. Mastercore of Light. Mastercore of Light, Floodlight, slave labor has saturated it with light astral energy.
This armor was a gift from Bregan. What if it really did belong to a Dahnan hero once upon a time? He challenged an overwhelmingly powerful Renan foe and perished for it. I wonder how he felt having the hopes of the people riding on him.
Okay, we got Cyslodia's past and future.
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
Befriended is a strong word. I'm sticking to tolerate for now.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know.
If it
I
fit
don't think
you,
could've pulled it
I'm
off
not
like
sure
you,
it would
man.
fit him.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No, only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the
You're
weight
going
of
to
it
an emo
all.
state.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
Okay, stowaway. Wait, what do you mean stowaway Law? We invited him.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's scalding hot all the time there. So I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms?
How
All 5
awful
realms are supposed to be closed off.
was that part of the
due to
conversation?
the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Dahnan like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What did you do?
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zeugles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Dahnans ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Dahnan or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Gannibelt was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume
Okay.
that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
Any more? No, we're good. Oh, my poor resources. Right, hold on. I need to see something. No, that's wrong. Good guide. Help. Hmm. I thought there was something else I could use. God, I thought there was something that could... tell me about them not using my fucking items. It's not then. Okay, where are we going? Head to Elde Menancia? Where? Where the fuck am I going? Other Owl Forest. Calaglia. There's new things. Ooh. Okay. Need the hands of my shit command? Yeah. Where's that? Wait, there's someone here? Wait, what was that? That way? That way? Oh, you're inside there.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Right.
Oh, it's you guys again. Thanks for all your help earlier.
Well,
Don't mention it. How's the rebuilding process coming along? I won't pretend it's going perfectly, but we're getting by alright. Right now, we're in the middle of trying to get all the folks who were hauled in by the Snake Eyes back home. Problem as always is the Zoogles. They make it hard to go almost anywhere. If we could clear out just a small handful more of them, I think we could manage, but how? Hey, Alfred, you think we can take time out to lend these guys a hand? The Zoogles, you mean? I don't expect it to make things even between me and them, but I still want to do something to help. We'll handle it.
got it.
Sure, sounds like a job that's right up our alley. Let's help him out, Law. Where do you want us to go, Bregan?
Right.
Hey, glad to have you on board. I need you to head for the Navira snowplains. When you clear some Zoogles out of there, you'll be doing us a solid. The sooner that area is safe to traverse, the sooner we can get people home. Thanks, you two. Culling snowplane herds. There are a few. Hey, Draken, how you doing? Alright, we can do that. Although I do want to... Wait, no, I don't have a merchant! Where's my merchant? No... Where's my merchant? Where's my merchant? Is he upstairs? Not this chest. We don't have a merchant anymore. We actually don't have a merchant. I need to do some things first. I was told to go back here. So we're going to do this one quickly. Get that one over and done with.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Owl spotter! Nice. Got a few of them seen too. Scarlet inherited coat. Blue inherited coat.
Look! It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element.
Oh.
So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry, I think.
Can you understand them?
Of course not, I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh, well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it, from both of them.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm just discovering all the owls. There's still one missing. Ooh. Well, we got that. Is that gonna be outfits? We've got the midnight one. Okay, that's the color change. The Sin Cleaver armor. Nice. What about you? Oh, we kind of like that one. Yeah, I'll go with that. Right, map. Let's see what we got else. Where in here? How do I do this again? The map list. Calaglia. Gonna try and have a look at places that seem to have new quests. What console VR for Fiesta?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
There's a new thing.
You see anybody around here?
Yes, yes, we do.
We can't chase after
Yes,
every
we
little
can.
thing.
Yeah.
Unless my eyes deceive me, I think that's the Blazing Sword I see. Have you been, man?
Hey,
I really don't have to call me that, Grinar. You look like you got your hands full. Sure you got time to chat? Oh, I'm on my break. You know, it's all well and good that we Crimson Crows have taken it upon ourselves to start developing Calaglia, but I'm telling you, I've had it up to here with people and their damn problems.
just great.
Sounds like they're keeping you busy. Because it doesn't even begin to describe it. Can't catch 40 winks. Dare I say, things were almost easier before we kicked the Bright Eyes out. Okay, not really, but you know what I mean. I imagine so. I'm not well versed in cards, but I'm gonna say take a stab at the Roll Before Fiestas. Okay, actually, can I ask you folks a favour? One of the things we're struggling with right now is our housing shortage. Not by until now cramming people into the shacks, but what I really want is to give every family their own home. Problem is there aren't many places around here that can withstand elements. But you know what, mate? An abandoned village in Iglia. If we could use there, it will be in business. So can I ask you to check it out, see if it's suitable? Sure, check it out.
Good.
Sure thing, happy to do what I can to lighten your load.
What?
Elfin? The area is Zoogle Central. I don't expect it to be a walk in the park. Sorry to give you yet another thing to do, but I appreciate it. Taking route. Where the hell is that? No, I won't give it priority just now. I don't even know where it is. Oh, I also need to find...
Is this your idea of atonement?
I never put much thought into
the-
what would come after
Why?
liberation.
Why do I have no frickin' merchant? The inn. The inn got a merchant? Ah. Oh, Metal Engraver and Blacksmith. We will go to the inn.
Expect me to help you with this sort of thing in the future.
Dude, still tapping away at that wall. Please stop tapping.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Right, how much damage is this going to cause me? Let's go and sell all our... Okay, we're 8,000. I need to buy... Oh, I'm going to buy another one of those. God, I don't even have... What? Bone Fragment Dress. I'm going to get that even though I can't wear it. Shit. Or I can, but it's not as good. Blacksmithing. Weapons. Oh, not getting more there. Catch you on the flip side, because that's what every blacksmith says. We'll get there. Visualize our skill panel. Do we have? That's fine, that's fine. Holy crap. No, I'll hold off on that one. Oh, she needs to cook in her couple of meals. Oh, and earlier, I want arc casting mobility. I'm assuming that would work for them. Right, where else are we gonna go? Go with that. That one picked it up. Mosgul. Yep, go and see Doc.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Now you, Alphen? Why are you still bumming around these parts? I know I said you were welcome to come back here when you need to rest, but a little bit soon for the reunion, don't you think?
I guess.
Now you mention it, I kind of just look like I'm taking it a little too easy. To be honest, I'm feeling a little lost with what to do right now. Well, in that case, why don't you help me out? There's always so much to do out here. No time to worry about things. For instance, I'm running low on pepper, could use some more. I use it in my medicine, as well as to help preserve my food. And if you help me with this, I'll get rid of all your troubles, guaranteed. Right, we have what you need.
How's this?
Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. Thanks. Could you wait there for me? I'm going to whip up my special recipe with it just for you. Well,
how's this?
Doesn't even sound like him. What did you think of my very own kebabs? They were the best meal I've had all year. Didn't realise you were such a good cook, Doc. I had a feeling they'd be right up your alley. The secret to them lies entirely in the pepper. I'm more than happy to teach you the recipe so you can cook it for yourself on the road.
Thanks.
That'd be great, thanks, Doc. 2 life bottles, money, and a recipe. Oh, please give me SP. Give me the points.
I was wondering why she'd gone quiet.
What the fuck eats like that? Right, that was there. So we've got Clear Wastes. Wait, the ruins again? I slowed in, we've got that one. So I've got 2 quests I can do. Oh, can I... Wait, is that one back there or not? Wait for a young man. Pick out some clothes. He hasn't done anything, has he? Pick the rolls around the village. We can do that. Enter forward into the space race. Okay, so if I... When I do that, where do I want to start about? I go here. Yeah, we could take them all out. Go back there. There are a few things I can deal with here. Fight-wise. I don't know if it'll be a decent thing to go and try and get.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here
Miss B.
faster.
Buy. Can we buy? Come on. Apple gel? Oh, you fucking assholes. You'd use so many of it. Dicks. And I'm happy to take out anything and everything. I'm playing with expensive friends. I know!
Right, here goes.
Oh, he's got his core.
I'll be saving this one.
This could be useful.
I think it's up here. Some potatoes. Wait, they want to live here?
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
This is where you want to live?
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more.
Ooh.
Right. No time to hold back.
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
Did.
Let's get you all tucked away.
A lot of it's buried, but some of it could still be usable.
Only if we drive off the Zoogles, though. Is the area worth the trouble? I suppose we won't be running out of work anytime soon.
I'm going to grab some of these items as well. Anything else? Can I? Can I do that now? Can I do get the map action? Wait, where the fuck is it again? Around there.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Take that! Great shot! Here's evil! Got it! Now's our chance!
Didn't even break a sweat.
Hi, Hoodle!
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of it.
Well,
Yep, that was quick enough, wasn't it? Jeez.
This is barely target practice.
then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Oh, I mean, Zoogle's locked up for Zorn. They're going to break free at some point, aren't they? Yeah. Can I go back to there then? Hand it in? Yeah. And then we've got the snow plains or snowfield to deal with as well. Yeah, they are very expensive friends.
Always good to be back in familiar
Like,
territory.
stop it. Shion can heal.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, Alphen, did you check out the village?
It's
Hate to say
fine.
it, Grenar, but the place is a bust. There's not much of that. If it can be used, and it's swimming with Zoogles. Oh, I should have known. I had a feeling that was the case, but I had to try. Got no other
Damn it.
leads, and things are just as mad as ever. We're at the end of our ropes. I feel you, Grenar. But you know, I realised something earlier. You could never have imagined people coming up to you asking for help and trying to make things better before we liberated Calaglia, right? But now people are able to do that. I think that's a sign of just how free people are now, don't you? The fact that people get the chance to improve their lives is thanks to the freedom they now enjoy. It might be tough to deal with now, but this is just a bump in the road to a better life. Easier said than done, I know, but you get what I mean. You know what? That's right. This isn't something to complain about. That's our blazing sword, always a wise one. I told you, call me Alphen already, but I'm glad you're feeling better now about it. Totally. We can get through this. I'll make Calaglia a better place to live in the long run. Thanks for letting me vent, man. You mind if I come to you again? If I need to talk about other stuff in the future? Not at all. Oh yeah, the SP, some monies.
You seem happy for someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small stuff.
Oh, it's no skin off my nose. But if we're done here already, can we get back to our mission?
Nope, gonna do the other one. I don't think he's got his outfit yet. It's calls for a bout of Marxism. You only get to take out according to what you put in. Alright, I know what I want. And just go out and find it. We'll find it then! Jeez, how many hours is this going to take?
I thought I was used to fire by now.
Wait, you can't feel heat or cold. What the fuck are you complaining about? So, snowplates? Where are we about? I will go there, yeah.
You finally made it.
Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, did you upgrade your creature tier? Maybe you did.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Rising Wyvern!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
Oh fuck. What the hell did I do there?
Not in your dreams.
Rising Wyvern!
Overkill.
Consider yourself finished.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. Get lost!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over!
I never miss. I'm also good with airborne targets.
Ooh,
Here I come!
it's kind of shot towards him.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Is it these ones here? It is these ones here.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing.
These
right?
things, the three of them. 3 berserkers.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
This will be a delicious piece of cake, is it?
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Well done.
Rising Wyvern!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Glacier field.
Rising Wyvern!
Oh, really?
Freeze lancer.
I'm getting our strike there. Oh, wait, there's more than one thing. What? Where's the third one? Oh, there are all there. Okay. That was the worst one.
Go no further.
Here I come! Stardust!
Reload. Supernova. Get the wind.
Not today! I can't lay a finger on you!
These ones get rings around us.
What about you?
Just watch and see.
So this should be wind.
Get lost!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind.
I'm on it! Lunar
This one. Steering through.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Fuck.
We're cleaning house!
Well, someone's feeling lively.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Oh man. Right. Going back to Bragan. His hideout. Still can't believe we don't have a merchant in here now.
We've reached our destination.
I might have enough to get her the movement while casting.
Hmm?
How are things going with those Zoogles out from out in the Vera snowplains, making progress?
Right!
Better than that, we got rid of them all for you. Asia should be safe for a while. Damn, nice job. Should make it a lot easier for folks to return to their homes, much appreciated. Do you really think things are going to be okay for those people once they're back? I mean, think about it. Anybody who's got arrested has to realise someone reported them. Made it clear that the slate is wiped clean, retribution is forbidden. What? If I didn't do something and I got fucked up because of it, I'm like, which one of you fuckers told lies?
Damn.
You can't really just expect people to just... I know a rule isn't going to be enough. Trust me, I'm not naive. We have to face each other and confront our past best we can before we move on.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess you can't pretend like nothing had ever happened. Okay. Some more SB there.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have
Did
to
I
say.
just... Yeah. Another one.
Oh,
Hey, is there anything else I can do to help around here?
Right.
Bet. Could I ask you to go around and survey some folks? Kind of survey. We need to gather a lot of different opinions about how to make this town a better place to live. But I guess because of the constant surveillance we were all under, people have yet to find their voices. So to figure out what's on people's minds, you're thinking of going to them and asking them straight up is your best bet. Exactly. Can I count you in? Sure, I'll pitch in. Yeah, I think I can handle that. I'm used to going around and talking to people. You don't mind, do you, Alphen?
All right.
See you, Draken. By all means, let's get straight to work. Great, thank you two. And for starters, let's have you ask a handful of people around town and see how that goes. Survey says... I'm playing Family Fortunes. Listen to the residents. We have... yeah, everywhere. Alright, out there. Nice. Okay, what do you have to say? Well, if you're out gathering opinions from townspeople, I've got something for you to pass on to them silver swords. Tell them to let us merchants start trading freely already. Bright Eyes are gone, so I don't see what the holdup is. I mean, between you and me, our neighbouring realm, Calaglia, they say that got liberated shortly before we did, right? So while we're over here freezing our butts off, waiting for things to open up, they could already be well underway developing their trade. Make sure to tell them all that. I don't want us getting left behind by the competition. So we've got trading. I need the... is the Fountain Plaza? Nope. Yes, and then the Central. I really don't want to speak to people again. Wait, is he here too? Who's that? Who the fuck is tapping? Some asshole gonna haunt me. Why are you shoveling snow up there? Why? Tippy tap tap, I know it sounds exactly like the dude who's doing something to one of the buildings in the previous zone. What would I change about Slowden, you ask? Well, there's one thing that comes to mind. The execution platform in the Central Plaza. We should really prioritise getting rid of that. Every time I come across that thing, I can feel myself tense up. You understand why, right? Just looking at it puts me on edge. Yeah, that's valid. Peace loving blind, I know. It's like, do your glasses work for you when your hair is in your way? Oh. We got a few things. Thanks, miss. Next time I'll bring my mummy with me. I love that. Can't wait to see you two. Hey, you're that woman who... Huh? Have we met somewhere? Sorry, no, just thinking out loud. Oh, is she the one that was taken away who was looking after the kids?
Yeah.
Hey, you're the guy who helped liberate Calaglia. That was impressive stuff, what you did. The glasses are really strong, so they bend the light around the hair. But wait, what? What if is the hair before, like, outside or inside? Does it make a difference? If it's outside, you know, maybe the hair bends the light. I wonder what all the people who I ratted on are going to do to me. Drive me out of here, maybe even lynch me. Wouldn't blame them after everything I've done. I thought you had parents you were looking after. Yeah, well, they died. How long were we away for? Haven't had a stream sneeze for a while. It was about time. I know. It's never consistent. I can go the whole day without sneezing. As soon as I start streaming, it's gonna happen at some point. Soonish. Fell asleep and missed the event. I'm sure there's been something in the last week or so. What the hell was I thinking back then? What you did might have been wrong, but you're still alive. As long as you are, it's never too late to turn things around. Don't throw the rest of your life away simply because of hindsight. So you're telling me to start living for others now, not just my parents? Easy for you to say, you're a big hero. You can take it or leave it. I'm just telling you what I do in your shoes. Be glad you're not. What? So what is it you're going to do now instead? I'm going to liberate Dana, so that nobody like you has to make those sorts of hard choices ever again. Yeah, that's about what I expected to hear. There's no way anyone will ever forgive a dirty traitor like me. I have to do something. What you gonna do? I guess I'll take your advice and see what I can do to make up for my past. You're asking people what they want. Out. This is Slowden. They want out. I feel like there's something missing there, but I can't place what it is. And it can be anything at all. Well, in that case... I'm glad you're not. My shoes are full of sand and Legos. There's a whole underground prison system beneath Ganabelt's old manor, remember? I was locked up down there. I don't care what you do to get rid of it. Bury it, blow it up, whatever. Just make sure that place can never be used as a prison again.
Did we get everything?
Yeah, let's report back to Bregan.
I'm a fast travel because fuck this place.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
What do you mean?
I see.
People want an execution platform gone. Definitely can't blame them for that. Merchant's got a good point too. Should definitely prioritise that as well. Dilemma is what to do about the underground prison complex. Believe when I say I want a place sealed off as much as anyone, but there's a lingering resident there making things difficult. The Zoogle! Yep, it's locked up inside a cell, at least. Everybody's too afraid to go inside the prison with it around. So if we get rid of it, then problem solved, right? You do that for us? I feel bad always asking you folks for so many tough favours. Here are the keys to the cell. The thing is big and nasty though, even by Zoogle standards, so watch yourself in there. It's a goddamn cathedral. We both had crying, shame and sacrilege. I know. I can't even remember how we got there. Prison to hell server. Oh, where the hell was it? I can't remember. Also going to... Wait, I can't rest here? What fucking hideout is this? Oh, you assholes, you're gonna make me pay. Do we have an inn? It's certainly not fucking near. Is that a place? It might be a place. Maybe? Maybe. Let's let it stand largely unattended until it catches fire. At that point, it'll be like, let's rebuild it. Why?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
It's an inn. I do have an inn. Haven't been in here. This was not available first time around.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Oh, Blacksmith, this is what he's got to say. Step right up. Confident I have just the weapons you're looking for, the quality you expect, and tell me what you want. I bet there's nothing new. Nope, nothing new. Cool. My weapons are built to last. You can't ever just be happy and in the moment. You never know who among your friends might be reporting to the snake eyes behind your back. It's scary to think that about people you know, but it's so true. But the snake eyes are just band-aids. You know, after what happened, I never thought we'd get to go drinking together ever again. You're telling me? Still doesn't feel real that I'm out. Oh, they're gonna get pissed, aren't they? Who's this dude? Where'd you come from? What's this outfit you've got on? I will do a rest. And look for a place to stay. Ain't much here, but you won't freeze to death at least. We will cook before resting. Oh, attack up. That's crap meat and pepper. I need her. I think I'm gonna have to go with that again. Double ingredients. Because she needs to cook 8 times to get access to something.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Oh, is it only campfires I can talk at? Don't be a stranger now, you hear? If I went, was it? Isn't it? No, Notre Dame's far too expensive to maintain. Burned down during the night. What? It burned down? We shall have to rebuild it immediately. I know. Hey! Bottomless stomach. Increased attack / elemental attack when full. Oh, when the effects from cooking are active. So it also pays in that respect to have it. Increased. Nice. We have 800 odd. Increased to max AG. Art casting resilience. KO prevention. Oh, we could get her that. That would be so good for her. Because she's my healer. Allows you to endure an enemy attack with 1 HP remaining 1 time and taking an attack that would otherwise normally KO you. And she gets extra elemental defense for all of it being done. That was a lot, but you know. Art casting mobility, yes. I want to save up for reduced art casting time during combos. Maybe. Increases elemental attack strength based on the number of owls gathered. Actually, I'll take that first. People don't really care about things being branded new or when they've just been lost. Well, that's the thing. There's also, or if they're getting money to maintain it. I'm sure there's here you got your listed buildings, and usually it's on whoever owns it to keep it up, like, maintained. Like where I lived before, where I had all the issues with the fucking what looked like rising damp. It needed so much work done to it. Like it was suffering from a couple of things. Purely because it was listed, but they weren't keeping it well maintained. But you were also, I would have said, detrimental to the people living there, having single glazing and the doors, the front doors as they were. It just seemed really strange. Like there could have been so many things done to increase the condition of it, but they kind of just let it go to shit until they went so far as to cause a big issue. So focus on you cooking meals next. We've got counterattack damage. Attack plus 10. Maintaining old shit gets real expensive after a while. As much as it would be expensive to maintain it, it's probably more expensive to fix it after it's fucked. Why do I want that one? To get your attack? You know what, I will. We have Eagle Die. We're gonna have that one then. Get you some new skills. You. What was I going to do with you? Was I saving up for anything? Sort of only putting off the inevitable. The cost of maintenance always goes up every time you fix something. Oh man, I don't know what to go with. Devastation? Or age restored by perfect evading and guarding. I mean, I have done that before, so that'd be nice. For fine, anything that I want to save up for, maybe. Got one. Okay. We're gonna go to the... Nope, what have I done? What did I do? Oh god, change party leader. Nope. Pressing the wrong things. Let's defeat the Zoogles inside. Does she have to go to the entrance plaza? Underground prison. Great, I don't even know how to get there. I have to look and see. You have the key. I need to see what you fix things that are wrong today, not fixing things that will be wrong tomorrow. And the fixes never last as long as the original solution. If you keep at it long enough, you're just fixing your fixes in between fixing the original. It's that one. I'm going to do a save there. Looks like two things. Oh hey, hi. Hey Brian, how you doing?
What?
What do you guys want? Did you come here to take me away? No, we're here to shut down and seal off this prison complex once and for all. You want to get rid of this place? You mean I have to leave here? Are you telling me you're here because you want to be? Oh, as a traitor. You were a snitch, weren't you? Law. I can tell just from the way this guy is acting. You're afraid of someone you ratted on getting payback, so you decided to hide here and lay low, didn't you? I only turned them in before they did the same thing to me. It was self-defense. Shouldn't be punished for that, should I? We were all under that kind of pressure. If you talk to them, maybe you'll be able to come to an understanding. Hell no. I kind of just hand myself to him on a plate and kill me as soon as spit on me. What are you going to do then? Can't hide forever. If I can't stay here, I'll find another place to hide. Like the underground waterway. I bet that might work. If someone's so determined to keep running, I don't see why you don't just get out of Cycloden. And it gets really old, you run into the problem of there only being 5 people left alive in the country who were trained to build things in the old way. Because no village will take in a total stranger like me. Plus it's so cold outside the capital. There's no way I could survive. You're just going to spend the rest of your life hiding in fear underground? What kind of way to live is that? Shut up, kid. Why do you care so much about how a scumbag like me lives my life? You know, I'm not sure why. But I think if you can find a way to start over, you'll feel a lot better about it. You make it sound so damn easy. Well, it ain't. You remind me of that older guy they broadcast getting executed. He talked a lot like you. I remember him urging people not to be like him, to turn themselves around while they had time. I wouldn't be in this mess if I could. Ask yourself what it is you couldn't bear to lose, he said, and hold on to it and never let go. Damn it. I actually have to go and sound like that rebel. I'll have to get my sorry ass moving again. Then you'll... if I go meet the person I snitched on and apologise, do you really think I can start over? Yeah, if you're really sincere about it. Alright, I'm gonna trust you, stranger. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. I've still got to fight.
Zephr's words got through to
Wait, what the hell was that to do with my quest?
things he risked his life to say were worth it in the end.
I just hope he got through to others too.
It might take some time.
Cut through others.
I think they'll get there eventually.
Right, now can I save this? So we've got a Zoogle to deal with, but I don't know if it's one of the gigant ones. There we go. Gonna unlock it, and oh my god, it's two-headed. And it looks like the cell. Really, Alphen? It looks like the cell? Are we sure about that? Once we open it, we're in for a fight. Are we ready? I mean, this thing can't make out the cell anyway. Alright, there's a target. Let's get to work. Polycephus. That's the name. Could this be a... Oh, shit.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Okay, you've got weak spots. You have weak... No, you don't. Yes, you do. Oh no, hit. Holy shit, wait, stop using my fucking apple gel. You dicks. Wait, hold on, right. No. Fuck this. Shit. Buy your own damn applesauce. How do I stop them using it? You fuckers. This is actually really annoying me. $500 a pop, you bunch of fairly lone bastards. I know. Oh, just imagine if they use the other shit. No, fuck off. I decide when it gets used. How to stop party members using items. Tales of Vesperia. No, I've got Tales of Arise. Oh. I mean, I can stop them using... Okay, one of the tips is to stop them using it. But how do I stop them using it? Always eat, okay. There we go. Oh, oh. Wait, hold, yeah. There we go. No items. Top thing. Actually, can we do it? Oh! Anyone killed? Oh, you can! I've only got 5. Maybe I can add more. You can go more in depth. Right, so this will fight moderation. Oh, fuck off. Right, anyone KO'd, leave the ass on the ground. Got themselves in that situation, sure shit ain't worth it. $100. Oh law, what happened to you? Oh, is this... Oh, it went. Anything else? Does it make a difference? Which I'm going for? Oh shit, Rinrail's down. Okay. Oh, fucking frozen! What?
Right. I should probably do something about that. This is looking good.
Holy shit, okay. I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Fuck. See, now I will use things because you stop fucking using my items. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, he's gonna pull some shit out on me. Oh, let's try to do that. Let's try to dodge him. Using magic? What happened? Oh shit, I'm dead again. Oh fuck. Oh yes, there we go.
Falling behind. Looks like this one's mine. Like hell it is. Take this. Going all out. Pieces. Attack time. Try harder. Not a chance.
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone.
Lunar Blast! Ready
Here I
for the
come.
fray!
Rising Wyvern.
Gemini Hawk!
It's on.
Astral energy! I can't heal you forever!
Rising Wyvern. You're done. I'm gonna need more than this.
Here's a healing arc! In here! First aid! Get on in there with the others! Flame of War!
Oh fuck. Okay, no. You try and heal me. Accident in a corner isn't good luck. There we go. Take everything on. Jeez, not good. Astral Flower. Oh, plus 10 max CP. A key to a hidden chamber. Yes, I know where that is. Inferno Fang.
I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
That was not good, was it? Shit. I used a view for CP. Oh. If there's a healer who has the points, why would I ever want to spend symbol to do a job instead? I don't know. It seems a little like, you know, the points are there. But I don't even think the CP was finished. Am I good about how that went? Kind of. I can buy a few of those things, I guess. Was it here? No, it wasn't. It was... Oh, no, it wasn't in here either, was it? Crap, was it up the back? Is it up the stairs? I think. Collection room. It changed it! This is the armor that was sitting here! I love they got a Skyrim shield in here. Yeah, that's what I get. Like, if the game checks and finds out healers are out of points or knocked out, should probably be fine with it using consumables. And I don't think arrows things were happening. This might work with a key. Use a key to a hidden chamber. Yes. Zephyr. Deceased. Really? No shit. I did say he would be gone. Lucky Bangle. Bracelet increases the chance of enemies dropping items. Though handy, it'll still take luck to healthily replenish diminished supplies. I didn't want to have a perfectly capable healer filling points to be able to cross. Yeah.
Hey,
well, here's what used to happen in Tales of Vesperia. They asked you. So there was... Oh, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Now continue that. Right, there we go. Oh god, what was I saying? Yeah, ask first and we need to get upset. It's not nice to presume on friendship. It's easier to ask forgiveness and permission, and that's true if you're a sociopath, and I don't want sociopaths stealing my applesauce. Yeah, because I'm sure you could set it to ask for permission before, like, they would always come up saying, hey, I want to use this, and at the bottom you would have that character icon. If it was on your team and all their you know, the HP and their magic or whatever the fuck it was called, in Tales of Vesperia, and you press something to allow it or be like, nope, dismiss. I need to go back into town, shit. Survey saved, report back to Bragan. Yeah, let's do that. Oh god, that's the wrong thing. No, where am I going? I need to go to the inn again. If I go to the inn, I'm gonna go and start with Law making me some foods. So he
We finally made it.
So he gets one of his titles unlocked.
I see.
So there was an informant hiding out there, huh? I have to imagine there wasn't a single soul in the city who didn't hear Zephyr's words that day. I think you're right, and that people have taken them to heart and started to change, slowly but surely. Might still have to be cautious right now. It's a new era for this realm, and we're still in its infancy. But that change is real and is taking place little by little. Yeah, I guess what my dad said really saved that guy's soul in a sense. Maybe, but you pressing him is what made him remember in the first place. You deserve a lot of credit too, Law. Thanks, Alvin. Anyway, with that Zugo gone, we can now finally seal off that prison. Thank you all again. Wait, they could repurpose it. So much makes this whole thing possible. Ooh, monies! Money's nice to be.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Oh, he keeps
Well, let's see what they have to say.
wanting things done. Right, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Guys, let me all Hey, Kenobi. Hopefully you're good. Oh god, bragging. Oh, it's you kids again. Judging from that look, bragging, I'm guessing something else has got your goat. Is it that obvious? One thing after another keeps popping up around here. Say, do you guys know about Ulven Grotto? It's a cave system connecting Calaglia and Cyslodia, right? Right, well, merchants in Cyslodia... No, Cyslodin. Cyslodin? Use it to travel back and forth. Start trading with Calaglia, I'm guessing. They're pretty rugged if they want to make that trip. One thing, there's plenty of Zoogles inside there. I'm not sure if they've thought this one through. Right. Well, run-of-the-mill Zoogles are a nuisance, alright, but apparently there's one— oh no, fuck off. A giant one causing all kinds of hell. Try to put together a hunting party, but the merchants are getting impatient and planning on going it alone.
Oh?
Is this the one that I fought already? Wait a second. I think we already got rid of that big Zoogle when we travelled through there before. Really? I knew I could count on you kids to get the job done. I have to tell the merchants right away. Oh, did they not think I was going to take it on then?
All right.
I've got to send one of our dispatches out to Calaglia as well. Things are about to get even more hectic around here. I'll take that. Please, please don't. Words can't express how grateful I am for what all of you have done. We'll keep the fight alive for as long as it takes once you're gone. Be safe and healthy, we run well. I'm sure I'll see you again. I don't know how to get to where I need to go. I need to go to the Ooh, more things. Okay. Shit, I was gonna go increase max AG. Art casting resilience. Could get both of those. Gunstrike. Oh, that would be nice though. I have no idea what I want to pick for her. Elemental defense complete. Oh no, I was gonna maybe get that one for her. Shit. AG restored from critical hits. Enemy defeat. Ooh, critical hits. I'm going to save up. I'm going to save up with her and get maybe the art casting time during combos. You though. Oh, maybe the max AG? Could get both of those, couldn't I? We're gonna go to the inn. Where's the inn? Oh fuck. Aikinobi. Is this the inn? That's not the inn. That is the inn.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
A retro stream? Of what? Cuts duration by a quarter. Oh, boost effect by 50%. You know what? No, we're gonna go with... I don't know. But what kind of retro games? Also, what's considered retro? In terms of time frame. This Gaia. Wait, would that be considered retro? What got love ingredients off? Let's go with more dropped items. Just to... Oh no, does it have to be with him? Oh shit. Cool, make it a law then. 3-minute duration. Thanks.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes.
I bet there is. Oh, I need to go to an actual campfire for some of this to get conversations going as well. Don't be a stranger now, you hear? Wait, how do I... Of course I went to the wrong door. I have advice that sounds retro too. Just because you played it younger, does this mean it's not retro? No, I'm like, well, what falls under retro now? I go. Am I going out there? Maybe I'm gonna go there. I don't know how to fucking get there normally.
We've reached our destination.
Have we?
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure.
See this
happy to have
fucking
you.
song? There's a piece of
But
music
are you
that's
sure
playing.
You don't want to head back to Calaglia?
It would work well
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can
if you
help
switched it in.
But for now, I'm going to follow out
for the music off. Is it Snow Patrol's Run? PS4 and earlier? Wait, really? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
Okay, off we go.
Astral Point?
Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to us.
Oh. Ooh, there's a way through. Commodore 64 retro? Yeah. I want that. Oh god, maybe... Right, let's go fight them.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Holy shit, what's that move?
Let me take the rest.
What was that move?
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Go, Rosemary. Oh, that would be certain death, wouldn't it? My brother had an ZX Spectrum. That was always fun. We had DOS. I remember playing some DOS games too. On the PC my dad had. For some reason. I don't even know why I had them.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I'll take you all on. Here I come. Mirage!
We're in the home stretch, guys. What you say?
Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double.
Me? How come I get singled out? My fists are crushing it out there.
Do we think he's going to get better or worse? Law. Oh, there's a lot of them. That should be a preemptive. They don't even know we're fucking here. Jeez. Jeez.
We are freaking invincible.
Alvin and the others truly are.
What about me?
I'm not done. Stardust!
Lightning do it.
Take that.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
The one of 13.
Onward and upward.
What do we get from here? Ooh, gonna be something behind this. Blazing sword. I'm gonna use my cure points. Apparently the cure points for curing are being used to break down ice walls. Zoogle shell mage coat. Mage coat carved out of Zoogle shells. Sense of safety and security it affords can make it tempting to retreat inside when danger lurks.
Hey, new equipment.
Dude, just shush. Ooh. Oh, I can run fast. Climb faster, actually. Run faster. I can climb faster too.
Right, here goes. Eat this. Stardust! Damn it! You're mine. You're finished. Tectonic Swallow Blade. Rising light.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
It must take guts to fight.
Not bad.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to. We won that by a mile.
Oh, do you mean never touched grass and gone to the kelpies?
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Here's evil. Now. This ends now.
Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, balls.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
I don't know, is it?
Who?
No, MySpace, Bebo, and LiveJournal. Half frames. Glasses with frames. On only the upper half of the lenses. That mysteriously make the wearer look more intelligent. What?
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
Windows 95 crashing us all the time. 95 wasn't that bad for my dad. Windows 3.1. That was, I think it was the one he fucked around with the most. Half frames. What do you mean by half frames? Oh, okay. I see what it is now. Yeah, the frames are on the top. Yeah, okay. 95 was horrible. I don't remember it being that bad. But whatever one that I had Roller Coaster Tycoon and Caesar 3 on, my dad used to fuck around with the pieces that much. I can't remember. I doubt it was 3.1. It was your 95, 98, Millennium. I don't know which one of the three he used to mess around with. Okay, let's heal him. If Jim never left town. Scary and hurts to be out there. I'm going home. 5 strawberries. Oh, great. Small sweet fruit filled with water. Small grains surrounding it are the seeds, while the red portion isn't actually considered its flesh. Only just slightly more stable. I'll look through here first. Fishing spot? I think that's a fishing spot.
Heck of a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Are they edible?
Sure, they're edible, but we've got no way to catch it.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Dude's lying face down in the ground. Gordeno. Hey, are you okay? Ah, Shion, gotta get this guy first aid. I'm hungry. Oh god. Shion, we've got to get this guy a potato.
Really?
What? Hey, that's mine. Ah, you think I'd stoop so low as to accept a measly potato? Think again.
Sure.
If that's how you want to act, fine. Star for all I care. Wait. I haven't even got to introduce myself, young miss. I am... Oh god, I don't like him. Gordeno, man who enjoys food above all else. I've come here in search of new and exciting cuisines. To that end, I've come across what appears to be a most exquisite recipe. However, I like the ingredients needed to make it. I am impressed nobody ever turned this guy in. I became so hungry in my search that I collapsed.
Hey.
You should really take this potato then. Forget it. I refuse to eat it. Wait, I refuse to eat it anything other than what's contained in this recipe. Well, you heard him. He's lost cause. Let's go. I'm not done speaking to you. Could I perhaps ask you to bring me those ingredients instead? All I need are apples and wheat. Find me those and I'll even teach you my recipe. We have what you need. You've already got what you're looking for.
Nice work.
In that case, I need you to follow this recipe here and bake me an apple pie right away. Wait, why do I have to make it?
Hey!
Hurry up and bake it. Why the fuck are we making an apple pie? That is not an apple pie sound to me.
Well,
Here you go. It's all done. I made enough for Shion too. Oh, look at this beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now to see how it tastes. I'm not sure apples and wheat are the only ingredients that you need. The fuck were you eating?
What?
Whoa, this is absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. Oh, you're a foodie. Aren't you supposed to be more articulate in describing how things taste? Oh, I can't even remember the fucking words. What is? Wait, what did I say? What's going on? Oh, the ingredients. What else is there to say about it? Absolutely nothing, but if you need me to spell it out, it's... Absolutely. We get it. It's good. Alphen, we've got a recipe. Let's get out here already.
Shion.
Shion, wait. What is it? Your clothes are covered in pie dough. Why is she wearing those sunglasses? Why would she not wear those sunglasses? This is high fashion we're dealing with here. She's got a gun. She's gonna be like Men in Black, but better dressed. She's got cat ears. Why couldn't she have sunglasses, Kenobi? Are you saying she can't have sunglasses?
What?
Very nice.
I feel completely and utterly satisfied. I can leave this realm with no regrets. Oh, what are you doing? It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Berry scavenging. Wait, what else did you give me? Oh, that was...
Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you?
Man, I'm famished.
I coincided so well. Doing them bonkers. I believe that. That would be incorrect. Wait, are we going to cross this bridge? Oh, I couldn't see it for looking at it. Oh, jeez. Oh, it lined up perfectly with the lines. Huh. Okay.
I hate camping out.
Well, tough shit, Shion. Go past here, we'll connect to an old path beneath the mountain. It goes past the border. Just be careful, it's cold and dark along there. What do we have? I will sell commodities. Get some monies for that. We'll buy. We have all those things. What about forging weapons? Craft a weapon. Wait, really nothing? Accessories? Oh, Lucky Pebbles. I don't have any Brimore either. You're looking to fish, you'll find a good spot on the other side of the suspension bridge across from here. I would if I could, honestly. I can't remember what these were. Oh, they're all after me. Okay, I'm gonna get poisoned by this probably.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Oh. Oh shit, they do.
Don't mind if I do.
Rising Wyvern!
Let me take the rest. The enemies are well. Someone's feeling lively.
Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing light.
Oh,
He's the only one who's used his mystic art. I don't even know how to set mine off.
Reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Enduro ore. Oh, there's a way. There's a way over there though. I'm gonna have to rest here and get him to make something for us. What's our skill panel looking like? Oh, Chris Max AG, wasn't I? Yes. Another one done, so we've got extra elemental defense. And we'll work towards... I don't know. Was it going to go with... Oh, art casting resilience. Part of our enemies to disrupt arts are being cast. Or max AG, so she can cast more. We'll go with that one. Like, I can increase the resistance to help with that. Defense plus 10 for her. We have to... Owl's Might 80%? What? Items collected 50%. Art casting stopped by boost attacks. Armored enemies broken. Meals cooked 7. Maybe I'll get that one. Okay. Yes, we'll rest. So we should have a conversation here, maybe. With one of the party members. So you can get like closer to them.
I guess even someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Dan and armor, right?
Not really, no. Like, what's with that scarf? I don't remember that being with any of the armor we found back there.
Oh, well, remember how you told me you thought I'd look good wearing some blue? I took your advice to heart.
Okay.
Decided to give it a go.
Oh, I see. Well, it suits you.
Would you say I've learned to spruce things up like you suggested?
I wouldn't go that
Okay,
far.
Brian. Thank you for dropping by. If you have a good rest of your day. We will do the rest. Yes. Oh, can I make it? Can I make it? Bye. Oh. What about you? Roar? No. Or? God, the only thing I can make is with him. Make a law. Maybe 2 things.
That was nothing.
Ooh, talk to someone before sleeping. Let's go with Shion. Shion.
Could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The 2 of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point.
Okay, now closer to Shion.
I think it's time we go to sleep.
Yeah, she just cuts off that conversation.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to
Okay
do.
then. Going through here. We will do this save. Oh, I love how things change in this game. Like the this menu when you go into it. It was previously just Rinwell and Law, and I don't know. Can't remember who it was before. Now it's like the whole party as is with updated outfits. Can you place Twin Worlds? So there are two planets that are close together. That's where the Danans came from. Oh, he doesn't like it in here.
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes.
No, I haven't been there.
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Oh, you would have been absolutely screwed over, wouldn't you?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running
I'm not
away
sure
like
you will.
always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop. We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Oh wow, did you just consider them all deadbeats slowing her down? Why do I feel like the ground's gonna give way at some point? Walking through here. There's ladders. So we got it down there. Go that way in there. Fleetfoot crystal. Feels almost entirely weightless, and supposedly enabling anyone holding it to move faster. Okay, what are these guys? They're called Boomy.
An opponent like this should be easy. Rising Wyvern!
I don't know if there's any weaknesses yet.
Careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
This one isn't normal. What do you mean it isn't normal?
Got flyers.
Oh, take it there.
All yours. Stardust!
I never miss.
You're on! You're mine! You're on! And you're done! It's over!
Now,
River!
astral energy.
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
Oh shit, I wasn't done yet?
Rising Wyvern!
Nicely done.
Opal mass. Milky white ore shimmers with a faint green light, regarded as a natural blessing from the earth. Contains the power wind. And oh, Brimore! It infuses the holder with power when squeezed, requires refinement to safely used. This constant exposure results in increased aggression. It's safer. No. Safar Sea Cave. Safer
Why
or
did
Safar?
people dig this
Oh my
path so
god.
far underground.
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at
Okay.
that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right.
I love she's
Then
just
we'll
got an owl
reclaim our
on her
history.
head. Right, we got those there. So I think it's going down, but I don't know where to jump down or if we're climbing down. I'll go with the safer option first. Gotta get the safer option.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd
Ooh.
pair. It's true.
You guys
No,
are
no,
the
no.
odd ones, running with a Renin.
I mean, actually, we better going the other way. It could lead to the chest that's down there. Yes, yes.
What a rush.
Aha. A leaf ball. Cool. So we have... Oh god, no water there. Some money. It's just floating in some water. We've got items over there. Were those the things I was fighting before? I don't know. A flatfish. Eyes are both on one side of its flat body. Unique body requires 5 slices to fill it, rather than typical 3. Astral crystal fragments. I think that's all of the items I can find here. I like there's like the detail on the bottom as well. Technically wouldn't have had to do that. Let's go take these guys out. Shell shocker. Oh, paralysis. Oh, jeez. Oh man. Oh, I'm about gone.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Stardust! Lunarado! Eat this! Wind! Storm! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I don't know how to kick off the Mystic Art. I need to do it right at the end.
This could be useful.
Clam Technical and a sturdy Megabone. So, hold on, hold on. Oh, what was I going to look at? I don't know. Well, so was metal, it weighs far less, making it highly sought after as a material. Maybe make things from these. Clam Technical. Powerful fibers when forging equipment. Keen Gigafang. Overlarge in natural state. Hardcore is first extracted before being put to use. Mass. Oh, Beast Tail was a new one. Bushy tail of a boomy. Differ from creature to creature. More supple specimens making the highest quality materials. Alright, let's go grab all these things. There's another cave somewhere there, isn't there? There's that over there, but I don't know how to get that over there. I don't know. So what are those guys? That's the one I wanted to see. Give me info. Oh, fires are yeah, fire's weakness. Okay. Do I have any fire? Well, aside from the extra thing, do I have any fire? Let me try that one. That one as well. Okay, good to know. You haven't learned anything new, have you? Oh no, we don't have anything extra for you. I'm gonna try going this way. Or
Man, I'm famished.
oh, this will be fine. Taking on these guys.
Out of our way!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! I'm on it! That's enough! Damn it! You're finished! I'm on it!
They look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Sonic Thrust! You're mine! Freeze over!
Like if they just sit still.
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Okay, that was done. Oh, oh god, he's doing this shit again.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
She got her fucking thing! Sniper! Yes! Counter edge upon enemy defeat. Ooh, trigger counter edge by pressing R1. Nice. What do we have there? AG restored upon enemy defeat. Increased boost gauge for enemy downs. Mid-air evasion and increased mid-air damage. That'd be good.
One deadly strike, just as ordered.
So it actually seems more, at least for an SP, cost effective to go back and kill lesser enemies for the same amount of SP. Oh fuck, missed that one, didn't I? What was this? Wait, have I seen this one already? No, no I hadn't. Some flatfish. Some fire for these guys.
Is the blazing sword okay?
Yeah, the blazing sword's fine.
Out of our way! Anything in order is all mine!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. Here, I can carve through armor. So much for sitting this fight out. What is doing? His armor's too strong. No, split it open. Here.
Wait, am I like missing something? Maybe I am.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our
I thought I could set something off, but I don't know who it set it off now. Shit. I got extra flame shit going on normally. But no. Go over here. Orange gel. Oh yeah, you're chasing me. Cool. Freaking chasing me now. Okay, did you have to go and do that?
Crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Armor won't save me.
Here's a healing arc.
Oh, I've got paralysis on me. Jeez. I'm not doing this so good. I'm trying to kick off a certain ability that I used to be able to do, but I don't know how to do it anymore.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Now! Lightning! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger
Fuck did I get
together
over
than we
there?
are apart.
Not from here anyway. Shit.
Hi, Hoodle! Here I go. I'm only getting here. Here, let me help. All right. Go time. You're picking up company. Air thrust.
Pierce through. You're mine.
Mega ray.
You're mine.
Ooh, that was good.
Take this. You're finished. Sonic thrust.
Here's the evil. Do it.
You're finished.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Our work is done.
Beast tail.
Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Right, so no, I need to look this up. Help fighting. Freaking fighting. Alphen's fighting style. No. Alphen's perk. Sacrifice HP to use a flaming edge. A strong, wide-reaching, blazing sword attack. Use to hold triangle, square, or X will trigger a flaming edge after he performs a corresponding art. There's no AG to use. It wasn't letting me do that. Hold it. Ah, well, that's what I was trying to do, but yeah, you won't let me do that for whatever freaking reason. Right, we're not around that side. Let's go around to this side first. Expecting to find Brymore. Nice, old mess. We'll do the save. I might have to use some orange gel. I don't even know where to buy that from either.
No choice.
Yeah, I have no idea. I pressed and I held it.
Armor won't save you. Rising Wyvern.
Not on my watch.
Take this.
Let me help.
You're finished. Come and face me.
Do it.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. See that? That training's paying off.
I really owe you one. We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because law's on.
Take this. Rising Wyvern. Stardust. You're on. It's over.
Oh, fuck. Okay, we'll take that.
Say no more. Now, take this.
I can carve through armor.
Take this.
I was going to say maybe it's my health, but I don't think it is.
Any injuries?
There's someone here. Tear down. We will. Oh, we've got him now. Yes. Okay, cool. Use all the things. Black Onyx. So it raises maximum HP. Hardly fancy, it's plainly valuable. Effects make it surprisingly popular.
That equipment should come in handy.
Yeah. Press and hold. Yep.
Here I go. It's over.
Rising Wyvern. I'm on it. You're on. Rising Wyvern. You're on. Pierce through. Rising Wyvern. I'm not done. Watch this. Love it. You're mine. Take this. Here I come. It's over. Here I come. Rising Wyvern.
I have absolutely no idea how to set off that thing. Oh, it's not doing it.
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Must be missing something.
Damn. Guess we better be extra careful.
Oh shit, press wrong thing.
Right here. I'm surrounded. Rising Wyvern. Stardust. You're on. Take this. Rising Wyvern.
This one's mine.
Stardust. You're on. You're mine. Rising Wyvern. I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way.
Cool, we'll take that.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off!
In here.
I'll smash you! Take this! Rising Water!
Not on my watch.
Nice. This should work.
Ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! Rising Wyvern!
I've used a bit too much healing.
I know you have, Missy. I've got stuff over there. Stuff over here. I'm gonna have to use the orange gel, aren't I? Oh, I don't want to. Is there a way to drop down there? A way to drop down there. And ladders. No, we will fight you guys. Gonna have to try.
No choice!
Let me help. Raging Cane.
I owe you one! It's over!
Eat this. Oh, it's you. Here, let me help.
You're mine!
Wind astral energy.
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
I'm ready.
We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them. Well, someone's feeling lively.
You're finished! Burn! Take this!
Eagle thrust.
Rising
Into the
Wyvern!
shadows.
Mirage!
Do it.
Okay, take that.
This ends now.
I still know idea how to set something off. I want to look and see if I've somehow fucked it up. Let's do an extra special,
Need to be stronger.
extra special move going on. Let's let me have it. Ooh, would that be enough for anything? Dragon shot, or do we want age restored upon enemy defeat? Yeah, we'll wait for that one. So what do we have down there? What's the best one to go down? I'll go down this one. Screw it.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is
It
it?
shouldn't. I don't expect it to. We've gone down a few levels though, haven't we?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I can carve through armor! Strike!
Now,
Eagle Fly! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
easy. Way to go.
Rising Wyvern!
Now,
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Great!
Okay, we've got that there. Got. No, is that the thing there? Shit. Wait, what's underneath? How do we get underneath there? Oh no, it's fine. We can walk up here. Oh, fuck off. Of course.
It's on! You're mine!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Come and get it! Mirage! You're finished! It's over! Eagle Fly!
don't think I need to use that, did it?
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Rising wyvern! Mirage! Yeah, it's over! Rising wyvern!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Right,
That's
another
some
one down
power
there.
you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Swift ring.
Hey, new
Ooh.
equipment!
That goes there, so I want to go everything there. Go up here. Oh, we wouldn't have been able to get here, would we? So we need to go to another one. I think it's where we might need to end up. I'm gonna go upstairs first. Oh, did I miss that? I might have missed that too. Fall down here. Oh, I've got a room, but I might have something fucking horrible inside it. Oh. I'll do a save here. I'm not in the best shape for a save, but we'll do it. Got this up here. Make some gel. Peach gel. Okay, I'm getting to the... Oh, effigies. Effigies, what are you? What are you weak against? Wind! I still have that there. Nice. Oh, wait, what? These guys? I'm waiting for the rest of them to come alive. There's a lot.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Ooh, that was a nice one.
Rising wyvern!
They're surrounding us!
Here I come! Rising wyvern!
Do it!
Mirage!
Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Rising wyvern! Mirage! I'm not done!
In here!
Sonic thrust!
Get on in there with
You're mine!
I'm on
Rising wyvern! Sonic thrust! Rising wyvern!
In here!
Pierce through!
I'll be saving this one!
Sonic thrust!
Now!
Still no idea.
Astral!
Still can't get it.
Say no more! My turn! Rising wyvern!
Get finished there. I've got no idea. The freaking clue.
I still got a ways to
Oh
go!
man. Ooh, did we level up a bit? I think we might have. Oh, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. We've got these gonna come after me when I go after this, aren't they? Yep, you are.
I found
Wind.
some equipment.
Oh, there's a lot of them. 5 of them. Should be a bit easier unless they do their stupid blast.
This one's mine!
I can shatter any steel! I'll smash you! We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong! What about me?
Oh, this threw everything at them.
There's more where that came from.
Right, so I got equipment, didn't I? What was it? Not you. Not you. No. Oh, for you, a Zoogle shell vest. Nice, take that. New things, a lucky bangle. A swift ring. Oh, move escape speed. Huh. You don't really need that, do you? Aim drop right up. Screw it, you can have that. Just now. God, I really don't like those dudes. Shit, there was something about to check out, wasn't there? There was! Oh man. Round the corner? Yep. I'm not sure they can chase after me that fast, can they? No, we're good there. Please don't have anything. Please don't have anything.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
You really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell
Hey,
me you were
fish
taking
face.
yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bondage. Isn't that right,
Brotherly
Alfred?
bonding.
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the
Feel the
exit
breeze.
is real
We
close.
seen the freaking. Oh, okay,
Finally.
Rinwell.
Man, it's
Eyes.
been too long
They
since
give
I
you
felt the
full on
sun my
glasses, not just
face.
half monocle. Forever on offense.
When I get in a tussle, I go full force
Okay.
right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you?
Oh,
Wow. I guess
this
you really
dude.
are
I still don't
following
know
in
what to
his
think of him.
footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
Between men.
What were you two talking about earlier?
When?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... It's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No, okay? It's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
And before we exit here, we'll do this. Gonna have a little look out there and see what there is. My health is not in good shape. Oh, those enemies take a lot out of me.
I think Hootle senses something.
Is this on our site? Holy shit. This is a nice place. Where are we now?
We're finally here. Elda
Elda
Menancia,
Menancia.
the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. What?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you alright, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going
Oh,
to be okay?
so not put any attachments on Law.
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
And the third area. Elda Menancia. Land of Green. Okay. There are some areas you need to go back to though. Go to Vicent, capital. One last thing to do with you then. Oh, maybe I'll give you the sunglasses, because that's what I had on Eisen, didn't I? Or Patch. Or get the wolf one. You can have the wolf one. Cool. Because you've got the wolf on your arm. Uh-huh. Oh, inheriting knowledge. Do these skits first.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
Right, what I'm gonna do. Ooh. Things all over the place. Alright, let's leave it there for tonight. So yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. It was a bit on off, but fine now. I should hopefully be streaming tomorrow, depending on how things go. But yeah, tomorrow there's a stream. It'll be more of this. I'm still quite enjoying it. I'm glad we're past that last area and we took down Mr. What was his name? Ganbelt? Oh, I can't remember. This dude who was undercover. But yeah, so thank you everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Might see something again soon. Thank you all. Good night.